Alright, I apparently didn't hit studio mode and I'm like live and the ad's going. So good for me. I just realized I like immediately clicked over. So anyone who like is actually watching this is like, what the hell, he's talking and ads are running. So we'll give it a few more seconds here. Alright, so there you go. My dumbass forgot to hit the button that lets me preview my stuff, so I, like, switched over my stupid, scene a little bit too soon. So I'm sitting there, like, realizing, wait, this is a live feed. I'm a dumbass. That's kind of how it works sometimes. I know what these buttons do, I swear to God. Boy. If that's a sign of how this is gonna go, we're in deep shit tonight. There's 19 entrants in this race. This is a huge group. So we're gonna just go ahead and ready up, and we'll hope for the best here. Oh man. Seriously, I can't. This is like one of the largest Cast Boots races that I've been in probably ever. Nice big group. And some like heavy hitters in here too, so this is gonna go great. Dr. John's getting picked on. Everyone in here is like really nice and chill too. Like, there's a lot of people who are part of the mentor tournament. And by the way, for anyone who might be watching this who is actually thinking about playing any of this stuff, the mentor tournament just got announced. And you have until, I think, June 5th to register and play the asyncs. If someone wants more information, let me know, because it's definitely worth it. It is a phenomenal event, and you learn tons. Alright, looks like we're started. Scanler didn't end up getting in time. That's a shame. He was running a little bit behind and wasn't sure if he would make it. Alright, let's do it. Alright, Piece of Heart. Great. Grab some magic just in case I want that bomb. Thank you. Bombs are nice early. Alright, more bombs. That's cool. Don't have to worry about tree pulls. Though we'll still check them for money. Aw, that was stupid. Bad bonk. Alright, well, we got our map. We don't really care too much about that. Oh, God, Kyrie. The hell? You're around? Why didn't you join this shit? How you doing, my friend? Oh, come on, princess. God. You forgot that this happens on Mondays? Aw, come on. Yeah, you should actually try to join these and get back into form, you know? You know, just putting this out there, if you're available on Tuesday nights around the same time, we are doing some stuff on Bagel's Discord. I should just DM you the link and stuff like that, because I think what we're doing is every week we do an async, and then on Tuesdays we try to do a live race, whoever's available. And I think the modes that we're going to do for the next 2 weeks are the 4 modes that are going to be in the Mentor Tournament. So open assured, open, just open, and then the standard start and cast boots. Because we have a few newer guys who are in the Discord that we're trying to encourage to do the Metro Tournament. So to give them a chance just to try those modes. So we're trying to do some newer runner-friendly stuff besides some of the other garbage that I sometimes do. Okay. I'll have to try to remind you to send you the link to Bagel's Discord. He'll be live in a little while too, because he's got his only 80 KDF tournament match at 9 o'clock. So, well, 9 o'clock Eastern, so in about 55 minutes. So we're probably going to go over to him when I'm done with this, because I want to keep an eye on how he's doing. He and I both won our second matches, which is really cool. It's double elimination, and we both lost the first week, but we both won the second time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they've given us access to the stuff in Discord yet. I didn't see it yet, but it could have been live now. Because I just registered. Yeah, I know they will, but I just didn't know when. I registered earlier, and then we'll see how I place with the stuff. Hey, Gro. Thanks to the GLs. We've just been talking about the Mentor Tournament. Make sure you check that info in, we posted it in Bagel's Discord if you didn't see it. Oh, that's so nice. Join or else. No, dude, it's such a great experience. I know we've talked about it before, but you absolutely should consider it. I think I just saw 2 garbage pendants on Desert and Hera, and a red crystal at Eastern, and I'm going to double check because, yep. Alright. But you will learn so much, because you're already pretty good. Like, you could finish a lot of the seeds and stuff like that. You're going to see your times drop with some of the stuff that you can learn in the Metro Tournament. It's awesome. So you should absolutely consider it if you can. Get away from me. Sure. Yeah, I get it. It's not easy to find the time and stuff, but I mean, the commitment is 1 race a week. It sometimes can be helpful to work with your mentor a little bit too if you have time. Though you have to do that less often if you stick with the same mentor. if you switch mentors like I did the first year, then you might end up playing more often. I gotta find out what Wombat's schedule is gonna be like, because he might be very busy. And I don't know if he wants to mentor for the main mentor tournament or not. Alright, we need a handful of more bucks to buy Bottle Vendor. Yeah, it's one race a week. And then when you get into bracket stages, because everyone will make a bracket, they are best of threes. But then it's a lot easier to schedule because you're not scheduling with a mentor and then the other person with a mentor where you have to get 4 people on the same page. Brackets are just you versus whoever, so it's just 1v1. So it's a little bit easier to get those scheduled in. And the modes are pretty newer runner friendly. They're going to do open, assured, and then open for the first 2 weeks. So assured just means you get a sword to start. And then regular open seeds. And then they're going to do Kaz Boots, which you're familiar with. And then they're going to do standard start, which is going to be the one mode they didn't do last year. In standard, the uncle gives you a weapon that can get you through escape. And that is either the sword itself, bow, hammer, fire rod, burna, or 10 bombs. And so you get to learn all that shit. Standard is what I used to play all the time before my friend and I, who used to play these a lot, we ended up switching to just open mode. Alright, so we've gotten some stuff. Alright. Yeah, the Lord Seeds for sure. It won't be Enemizer though, so that makes it a little bit easier to predict what to do. Because Enemizer is definitely more on the advanced side. So since you've got some experience with that, regular standard seeds are going to almost seem boring. Just because there's nothing that's going to, like, horrifically troll you. The only start that's really a bit harder is probably the 10-bomb one, but there's strats for that. And actually, I gotta be honest, I gotta do a better job learning the 10-bomb strats. So it might be something I need to refresh too, but I think someone's making a strategy, like a video to go over some strats for the different weapons and stuff like that, which is going to be great. There's so many great resources on their rules page. They have links to all sorts of stuff. Really cool stuff to see. And I know, like, time is of the essence, but I spent a little bit of time watching a lot of those videos, and it helped. Alright, I'm not sure how I feel about early Master Sword. I mean, I'm sort of happy to get it, but let me guess. Is the lamp going to show up soon? Because that's fun. I kind of don't want to panic about Aga, though, because we're literally a glove. We don't need that. We're literally just a glove or a hammer away from not needing to do Aga. Alright, let's do this. I don't need a fire source to do Eastern, so I'm gonna just go do Eastern. It's a crystal, it makes sense. I can always do South Shore after. I don't even know why I have that out. I don't need that. Alright, Meyer is the green pendant. So we only have one other dungeon that we don't... Okay, well, there you go. We have Dark World access. Alright. Cool. We're still gonna do Eastern. Whoops. Dude, I face tanked that Armos. Ah, you bastard. I have gotten so much more consistent with spin speed, too, which is great. I think I just finally figured out the rhythm for it. Alright, here's a nice little... It took too long to set it up, but that's swag. Alright, so I'm really interested in what's in the first 3 checks, maybe 4 if the big key shows up early. After that, it's technically fire locked, but we don't really care. Wow. Thanks, game. That's what we call the Hyrule middle finger. See, one of the things that was nice about the first Mentor tournament is watching the videos taught me how to do this room correctly. That's one strat. There's other strats with the bow that you can do, but definitely a lot faster than what I used to do. Alright, we're going to be checking all the items anyway. We don't have the big key, it's vanilla, so it's no problem. Da, 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 da. Uh-oh. I just realized Whiskey Bill already forfeited. What happened there? I don't like what's happening there. Hello? Okay. Must have had some kind of issue. Oh, I got it. Okay. I didn't hear the key sound. Also, just being on 4 hearts, really 2.5 at this point, we're just going to probably kill this room. Because I will do something stupid and die trying to do that. So we'll just do this real quick. It's quick enough because we end up getting beams. I didn't get it that time. There we go. Excuse me. So this dungeon hasn't really had anything worthwhile, but whatever. Oh, okay. Good enough. Oh, I'm mad. Alright, whatever. Dude, just... I just screwed up and fired a bow. Fired an arrow in the wrong direction. Alright. Well, that's Eastern. We got a crystal on the board in less than 20 minutes. I know we have South Shore, but I could also just... Nah, let's skip it. Let's take the risk on that. I mean, we have everything we need to go into the Dark World right now. And I know I should probably just go into... I should probably just immediately go to Hype Cave, but... we could beat Thieves, and since we already know that it's a crystal, this is optimal. We're gonna do it. Like, we just don't know which one the last 5, 6 is. But we know that everything that's a question mark on my tracker is a crystal. Let's see where the last one is. Swamp. Okay. Quickest map check ever. So what I'm kind of hoping is, if the mirror shows up around here, then what we can actually do is, like, do a lot of these checks like Dark Light World and just knock them out all at the same time. Which would be pretty amazing if that's actually what happens. I'm not anticipating that, but I would love it. Really? Alright, got some arrows back. Alright, let's go for another crystal. This will be a little bit trickier. I need to be good with my blind fight today. Holy shit! Oh, everything's coming up Millhouse. That's what we wanted. Yes. Nice garbage rupee. Alright, only one item in the back. I don't know what that was. It's trying to dash, just wasn't dashing. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that was almost God Pixel, but it wasn't happening. Oh, this is bad, 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 bad. Okay, we made it. At what cost, though? Just gotta be careful. That's not always my MO. These things, stupid little grasshopper things, hit like a truck. Okay. Nice. I'm actually gonna do this. Dude, alright. I want to just see what the stun price is. Arrows. Not exactly what I was hoping for there. Alright, there's a couple hearts that we can grab in Blind Cell there. Alright. Oh yeah, that's my next race. My script is okay. There's days when I do it flawlessly, and then there's days that it's like I've never learned it. So, we're gonna hope it's real damn good, though. Because I only have 4 hearts, so I can only take a couple hits. Depending on what hits me. So, today is the day to show it off. Let's see what happens. I already screwed up. Not good. Alright. But we killed him. That's the important part. Alright, I'm pretty happy with getting 2 crystals in 23 minutes. Alright. Thank you, Spork and Mindy. How are you doing tonight? Alright, we're gonna not go up to Skull Woods. That may or may not be the right call. I want to do a lot of stuff down here because we got Mirror, and that lets us do a lot of crap. Thank you. Appreciate the GLs. Not impressed. Yes, please. Love it. Yeah, just what I wanted. Both boomerangs. Mitts. Very good. Alright, and health. I mean, I can't complain about health. Man, interesting that we don't have access technically to Dark World yet. Alright, I can't go into Swamp because we don't have flippers, but we didn't check the dam at all earlier, so I kind of want to do that. Let's do this. Mitts also put Smith Chain in Logic, which is kind of annoying since we just came from there. That's another one of those cases where now I wish I would have just gone to Hype Cave first, because I would have gone backwards and done this stuff. We don't care about that. Alright. I'm at least gonna do mini Moldworm, and then I'm gonna head over to Pod. Stay down. I hate that. Like, just it won't let you dash through them sometimes. Alright, we're gonna at least check the pyramid item. Because it's free. We don't need that. We're gonna take the risk that, I mean, I know I can beat Pod Lampless. I don't have a ton of hearts to get bullied in the basement. But there's also just a chance that we find a Fire Rod or Lamp here, which would make that completely pointless then to worry about. Let's find out. Alright, we're gonna clear the entire front. That's what that key tells me to do. Big key. Called that. Alright, there's 2 keys on this side, so we gotta grab them. Alright, and then I think we're gonna do the, let's just go and beat Helma, and then we'll come back in and collect the rest of the items. Makes sense. Hey, Scanler, it's too bad you missed out. This one's been, well, I mean, it feels like it's going fast, but obviously there's a lot of stuff I have to find yet, but we just found lamp in pod, and I feel pretty good about that. And this is already my 3rd crystal I'm going for. So, in that respect, it feels decent. But obviously, we still need, we need flippers, we need both rods. With that lamp officially gives me access to Death Mountain. I haven't touched that, so there's a lot of stuff we could check up there. That might be my next play, just to see what we're looking at. And there's probably some progression. I mean, I think it's kind of got to be my next play. I could go into Skull Woods, but that probably will be awful. But I feel like I've made some decent calls. The only thing that probably would have been a little bit better if I would have gone to Hype before going to Thieves. I would have gotten Mitts first, which would have let me do Smith Chain. I didn't go back for Smith Chain, but we have so much other stuff open. That's low priority right now. Even if it's the answer, we'll get to it eventually. We gotta come back in and look for the rest of the items, though. I went right to the boss after getting the keys on the right side. There's still 4 things here. I mean, hell, we might find another item or 2 in pod that'll keep me off the mountain for a little bit, if it opens up another crystal dungeon. We'll see. Yeah, but we've been talking a bit about the Mentor tournament now that all that stuff came out today, and a little bit of excitement in the air, I think. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, it is a very stacked race room. Some big hitters in here. Just a really nice group. So look at this. The maze is chock full of crap. Let's find out if it's any good. But it's funny. I did that funny thing where I called the lamp probably being in here, and it was. Oh. Oh, pod. Alright, stop that. Eh. Like, whatever. Shield. Alright, cool. Yeah, we gotta just go. We'll check King's Tomb, because we're right here. I did call the mirror. You're right, Gro. I was walking, Scanler, I said as I was walking into Thieves Town, I'm like, I didn't do any of South Shore yet. I had Dark World access after checking Saha, and I'm like, well, as I walked into Thieves Town, I'm like, it'd be great if I found the mirror, and then I could just route some of these other checks with it, and freaking second check. I'm like, dude, that's exactly what I wanted. So that's good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go up the mountain. We're going to look around and see what's there. And we're going to hope that we find an item that stops us from wanting to go into Nostra Amok. We're hoping to find some items that stop us from wanting to go into Hera. Though Hera is quick enough because we can cheat it. But I don't want to. Throw the rock. Yeah, I'm hoping if we find a fire rod, that would be big. If we find a fire rod and Samaria, I'm wondering if we can get into TR. That would be pretty wild. Can I sneak past it? Nope. Alright, let's just go in here. It's called the Dead Rock Reset. My favorite enemy in the game. You, besides the cabbages. Oh my god. Man, I just hit a bad cycle there. Alright, garbage on top of Spec Rock. We kind of want to grab that. Alright, we'll do that one. I'm gonna get the fairies down here and heal. After the cabbages just royally messed me up. You know what? We can do this today. Alright, like I said, I'd love a Fire Rod in Samaria. We would actually have a good chance of being able to get into TR and beating it right now. I'm trying to will it into existence. We have a lot of checks up here, though. Can you please? Thank you. Well, there's the boots. Alright, that's a big fat no. Aw, that was stupid. I got a little bit too zealous and pushed the block early. I mean, I'll take it. Of course we can't open it. Alright, we don't care about that. Alright. Well, Cape will convince me to go check out North Dark World. Okay, Butter. If you must. Alright, let's... I guess we're gonna do the Hera play. I should have just probably done... Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, not great. That's where it gives you everything, and then I probably fucked up by not going into Skull Woods. It's something stupid like that, right? Okay, he pieced out. It's fine. Certainly makes this quick, though. Alright. Just give me the items. Rude. Alright, that's one. Now we just have to avoid the troll. No, I knew that was wrong. Alright, just need to dodge the small key. And then we can at least say we did this quickly. Fine. It would be a typical Kaz boot seat if something in the basement's really good, right? No, I don't... I mean, maybe, but I don't think it's gonna account for that because it knows... Like, the seed knows it's given too early. I think it's just a placeholder for it since you got it to start. So, like, the game needs to put something in the spot where the boots would have been shuffled to. And so a green 20 is, like, what shows up. And it does that in, like, in hard mode seeds, too. So, like, in hard mode... Yeah, it's a placeholder. So, like, in hard mode, you can only get the maximum 14 hearts. So, like, once you hit your 14, any additional heart pieces and heart containers you get are replaced with green 20s. Or there's, might be a max number of each type that you can get. And because you'll start seeing green 20s before your health is maxed out. It's usually a way to know, like, if you're doing a mystery seed, if you start seeing green 20s pop up, there's a chance you're on hard mode. You can still get Tempered Sword, but you're not going to get past it. Yeah, it's a placeholder that the rando does for when you have those types of modes, or if you have starting items. Yeah, that was a waste of time, but that's all right. We weren't going to know if it was a waste until we tried it, so... Alright, I'm going to go back and do Spiral Cave, because getting to Spike Cave from the save and quit is fine. I didn't really need to do the portal, but I kept the portal there, so I guess we just deal with it. If I want to go back and do Spike, I can just save and quit and do it right away. It's not that punishing to do. And then at least the mountain's cleared off. And then we go to Skull Woods because... Now, I mean, the good news is, if there is something at Bumper, coming up here to get the cape was absolutely what we needed to do. But I'm gonna do this because Spike is that stupid troll. don't have a lot of health for this, though. I do have the fairy in a bottle, though, so it'll save my ass if I do it wrong. Oh, hello. Good job. Hilarious. It is the worst check in the game. We all know this. But I am going to do what probably needs to be done. There we go. Alright. Out of here. Mountains cleared up. We'll go back north, Dark World. I'm really hoping that that cape leads to something. The only other real troll location would be if we have to go to Catfish, because they did skip that. But, yeah, Spike Cave sucks. Hashtag, you know it. Gimme, thank you. We'll check these couple locations first, because God forbid one of them has a fire rod, then we can actually beat Skullwoods. I'm waiting for Fire Rod to just be in Skullwoods, because that would be the troll that would be ugly. That I should have just gone, and I'm going to get my ass handed to me for that. Okay. Alright, maybe. Maybe? Yes! Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, so not all is lost. That was a very good mountain dip. Because we got the cape from up there. Alright, we'll take a little peek in Skullwoods and see if we find either the fire rod or something of note. And then after that, we'll have to do Smith Chain and... we have a couple other checks we can do. Yeah, absolutely. I mean... Samaria's hard required, so it's not like it's a bad, you know, complete waste of time. You had to double dip the mountain in order to, in this seed, no matter what, because you had to go up there, get the cape, and then come down and get that before you can go back up and do Turtle Rock, whenever that is. So that's fine. Okay, wrong way. Go back to the front. Still 2 items to find. Boo-doo-boo. Shocking. Went the wrong way again. Alright, well, good news. We got both items. Bad news. Not what we wanted. Alright, time to do Smith. We got Hammer Pig we can also take a look at. I mean, worst case, I could fake Flipper and do a lot of stuff, including Ice Palace. And that's honestly... I mean, there's gotta be something along this path. There's also Stupid Agina. Okay. So we just didn't go there. That could be a thing, too. But I was gonna check Agina right after doing the purple chest. So... almost went back in the portal for some stupid reason. Okay. And I know I can run with this. I'm gonna in a minute. Just start now. Goodbye, purple chest. Alright, time to check my other favorite check in the game. Oh, why did I go back in the portal? I definitely did not need to do that. Yep, of course. Alright, well, there's no reason to rush back to, we have both items. Yeah, it's alright. I'm not gonna rush back to Skull Woods right away, because there's no progression there right now. My thinking is that there's gotta be an item either in Ice Rod Cave, because yes, Scanler, I didn't do Ice Rod Cave. Or on Zora, or a catfish. It's like one of these three things. Yes, only Earth and Mystery Seeds. I just didn't get here because of everything else. God! Okay, we're going to TR. See, that's bullshit, right? Now it seems bad. But here's the thing. You still had to go up here to get the cape and then go back down to get stupid Samaria. I mean, if you scouted the ledge, you would have known that. We didn't even scout it, so whatever. I'm not even upset about that. I'm still thinking I'm getting up here in a decent amount of time. Because some people skip that check. I don't know. Lately, I didn't purposely skip it. It's just I was already in the Dark World at the time, and I'm like, I'm not running all the way over there. I could go to Pod. And I went to Pod, and I mean, I ended up getting my lamp. It was the right move. Pod had a few things in it. Pod had the ice rod, so you still couldn't go up to TR without going into Pod first. So this is fine, honestly. I think we're okay. Doing better than the Sabres are. This is why I'm playing the Seed, because I was like, nah, I can't watch that. I have it on, but I'm like glancing every now and then, looking at the score and getting sad. No, I see it. I'm keeping an eye on it a little bit. I'm just gonna hope that they have a much stronger second half of the game. There's a lot of time left, so I'm not too worried yet. Like, I literally have it on my TV, but I'm not really looking at it. And then also, if I glance at my phone, I see the score update, so I'm inundated with it if I want to be. But I'm just trying not to right now. I want to concentrate on this. So what do we think is going to be in here? Probably flippers. Maybe flute. Flippers and flute are actually my possible go mode items. A book would also be it instead of flute. No, I don't need to do desert. What am I thinking? I was thinking I had to go to desert. So, wait, what do I need? Just flippers. Jesus, okay. Oh, what am I doing? Fuck. I'm not paying attention. We can open up this item. Yeah, I literally just need flippers. A little bit too early there. Dang, what the hell's going on with everybody? I've had 3 forfeits from this race. Hopefully it's just IRL things come up or something like that. Like, nothing major. Oh, that was bad. Alright. Alright. We will be safe. Keys vanilla. Yep. Another vanilla thing. That's fine. Alright. Unbelievable that this has had nothing in it, too. Alright, please be the flippers. Just give them to me. Alright, never mind. Save this. Alright, hey, we're in go. So, triple dip of Death Mountain required. That's pretty hot. Alright. Scalar, should I talk about silvers, then walk by the waterfall chest? I want to have some fun with it and be obnoxious and open it, and then if they're there, I'm gonna laugh so hard. All the top runners skip waterfall chest. I don't know why I'm opening up that one, but I'm like, whatever. Alright, let's not do that bullshit. I just got in the habit. I think it's the only dungeons bullshit that's getting me. Oh, it looks like the Sabres might have scored. That's really good. 2-1. We're coming back. Yep. For logic checks, pretty much. No, I had Zora. So I could have put them together. I didn't go up to Zora at all. Wow, way to fuck that up. I think I just pressed a wrong direction somehow. Yeah, there we go. Or I didn't get in far enough. I think that's what it partially was. Alright, we don't need to open that. Alright, so here we go. This is what we're going to start talking about. I would really like silvers. Aw. Nope. That's fine. We'll have a few chances of ice. I mean, if they show up, cool. If not, I'm obviously not that worried about it. But damn, that would've been funny. That was not great. Good enough. You don't think you're ever skipping that chest again? I mean, it is kind of on the way, you know? It takes like a block push and then a quick A press to open it. It was just so funny. I've done that type of shit too, and it cracks me up. Like later on when you find out, oh, that one check that I didn't do in Turtle Rock had the silver arrows in it or something stupid. Yeah, thanks, game. It's just what I wanted to know. Yeah, I mean, it's always funny when you do that kind of stuff in Rando, because it's like, you don't know, so you're taking a risk because you're trying to do stuff fast. And then, of course, you skip the one quick check that would have actually sped you up a little bit if you'd done it, right? And it's like, ah, oh, alright, whatever. Alright. Today, we are going to hit the switch. Man, fourth forfeit came in. Is this one just beating people up somehow? Or am I just, like, really doing better than some other people are? I don't know. I don't think I'm doing... my time looks good, don't get me wrong, but I'm sure that I'm gonna get beaten pretty bad by some people, because there's just some really amazing runners in this race. And that's fine. If I can get remotely close to their times, I'm feeling really good. Ah, I screwed it up. I let go of the direction. Now I think that's too much. Wow, I had it and I blew it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's usually worth a quick look. We're gonna just steal the key here. And go. I guess we could consider opening the big chest. It would be kind of funny. Yeah, what the hell? We're right here. Aw. No luck. Well, unless we get something on Cold Stare, we've gotten 0 items out of this ice, but that's okay. BS. I am disagreeing. Zero. That sucks. Oh well. It's probably in GT anyway. Oh, we do have to go and freaking kill Moth. Shit. Alright, we'll do that real fast. I'm glad I just noticed that. Do 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 do. You know how sad I would have been if I would have gone all the way up to GT and the crystals didn't show up and I'm like, what's wrong? Luckily, this is pretty fast. Scantler, are you keeping an eye on Bagel's race too? Yeah, good. Yeah, I'll probably toss anyone who's still in here over to him at the end, and then I'm gonna keep that on while I watch everything wrap up here with sabers and whatnot. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Ugh. Alright, now we have all 7 crystals. The music gives it away. Okay. Hey, Panda. I saw you dropped out. I hope everything's okay. Or just something maybe was up. Thanks for the GLs. Oh, well, I got that pretty late too, to be honest with you. I also didn't even get Quake from Ice Rod Cave for the longest time. But the seed forced you to triple dip TR, so I don't even... I mean, no one's finished yet. I just got into GT, so we'll see how it pans out, but... But I also was very late to that. Because I had so much other stuff to do that I just never went to Agina. So, I get it. I absolutely get it. But at the time I found it, I still had, like, I don't know, 3 dungeons done. Maybe more. I don't remember. Yeah, you'll be jumping in a lot more. I get it. Earlier, we had a couple people in here who, are some newer-ish rando runners that have been part of, like, Limp Bagels community, and we've been talking about the Mentor Tournament and stuff opening up, so... I'm signing up for it, too. We'll see how I do in the asyncs, and whether or not, I don't think I'm good enough to be able to say that I'm not going to be able to still participate, but we'll see. It really depends on the rest of the field. Whoops. That was a mistake. We'll grab that just in case. Mushroom. Oh, I'll take that. This is gonna be all crap, isn't it? There's the flute! Thanks, game. Well, at least I know I didn't miss that anywhere. The world's best flute. Yeah, I love it when it shows up in GT and you can never actually use it. Silverton buyer confirmed. Scalar, you are a genius. That is exactly where they're going to show up. You know it. Or in Desert. The book's probably in here too, let's be honest. Okay, I don't mind that for the climb. Gil just finished. And so did Sawyer. They were within seconds of each other. Damn it. That's great. Tempered? I freaking ended up with butter because... What did I end up doing? No, it wasn't Hera Basement. Where did I get the stupid thing? I don't know. It was in a dumb chuck. Come on, just give it to me here. Alright. Hookshot Cave. Yeah, Hookshot Cave did have it. Yeah, for sure, Panda. I'm looking forward to jumping in. Yeah, Hookshot Cave had a sword. You guys are right. I couldn't remember right now. Not good enough. There we go. Ugh. Gonna make me go through here. Alright, that wasn't part of my plan. Excuse me? That arrow went right through that Armos, didn't it? Hey, look at that. Oh, Zach's just finished. Nice, man. GG's. Alright, we'll be about, I don't know, another 5. Well, we'll should sub 130 this, barring anything stupid. Okay. Ooh, don't? Okay. Let's grab these arrows just in case. You know, all the garbage that we got in GT, like the mushroom and stuff like that, it couldn't at least give me half magic somewhere. That would have been appreciated. No, no, there we go. All the heavy hitters are coming in now. Alright, not bad. I gotta get a key from our little friend up here, just in case. Just for the lulz. I don't have enough magic! Okay. Worth it to get at least one. Of course there's a key there. No, that was stupid. I don't need to charge the sword for that. I don't know why I did it. Just 2 slashes, dude. Come on. There. Boom. I can't wait to find out that they're in Mire. Well, so far 9 runners have finished. John just finished. Blah. Maybe not a sub 130 at the rate we're going here. Made a couple errors. I mean, it can't be without silvers.
And here we are.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, and I'll be pretty close, but not quite there. We have a fairy in a bottle, and it's the only healing we have right now. I walked right into him. Ugh. Oh, there goes the fairy. Oh, then I get punished again for it. You called it, Scanler! Stupid. No. There's no way. We're not getting any of these damn spins either. Come on. Settle the fuck down and get him. There's one. There we go. Really stupid. Alright, there we go. So, just above 130. And it looks like I will finish... Come on, come on. And we got a 10th. 131.23. Imagine getting flute, but not bugnet. Excuse me. I didn't get bugnet because I didn't want flute. I didn't want flute. It just showed up on right side GT. No one was getting silvers. That's hilarious. No, I saw bugnet. I'm like, I don't want bugnet. Thank you for the GGs, Wombat Scaler. GGs to you, Wombat. I wasn't too far behind people with this time. I do like the triple dip Death Mountain requirement. That's fun. I was just surprised by the number of forfeits on this one, but things happen. Oh no, you had stream issues again? You bouncing back and forth the first 20 minutes of the show not even showing? Oh, come on. You bouncing back and forth between Z1 and Link to the Past has been messing you up. But my emulator does that to me all the time too. I always have to like manually do it. And you forgot to turn on auto tracking? I have done that too. Yep. Those are amazing moments. Hey, thanks to the GG Zax. Great job on your time, man. You were crushed this one. This was a fun one. I did a couple things that probably I don't know. If you didn't hover Hookshot Cave, what, is that where you got your other sword? Just don't hard last location flippers? Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, I had 2 other checks. Cape was in triple dip? Well, you had to go up the mountain to get Cape, to get Samaria, to then go back up the mountain to beat Tiara to get flippers, and then you have to go back up for the 3rd time for GT. Yeah, I mean, you had to go up the mountain 3 times. It forced you to do it. There's no other way around that. 3 required mountain climbs at minimum. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I didn't go up until I had Lamp Hook and Mitts either. So after clearing out CAC, I went, yes, same. Okay, so you did the same thing I did, but we would have been able to go into TR anyway because of where the Samaria was. So I didn't feel like it was that bad of a loss. I mean, it would have been a little bit faster. Yeah, Guinness Cave. I mean, sometimes I routed in early, but I didn't do it this time because it was Ice Rod Cave, Zax. But, like, what happened was I went from the village and I immediately went to Eastern with that bow and got Hammer immediately out of Saha. So I beat Eastern and I had Dark World access. So I'm like, screw this. I'm going to just go to Thieves Town because I already know where all the pendants are. So I know it's a crystal. And Thieves Town gives me the lamp, which I was asking for, because I'm like, well, good, now I can do everything just as I go south. I can just knock it all out. But because of everything I had, I'm like, screw it, I'm going to just go check some stuff. And then I went to Pod, which had lamps, so that was already in logic, and I didn't know it. And then, so I cleared all this shit, and of course, Agina and I, knew I was skipping those things because I'm like, I'm just gonna go with density and keep on moving because I can clear dungeons. Yeah, that's what I did. I did purple chest and then I went to Gina. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Kirby. GG's to you. I after I did purple chest, I went to Agina afterwards and I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense. But I already cleared out, I already dipped into Skull Woods by that point, so I didn't rush back there. Skull Woods was the last crystal I got because I just did everything else after. But after I did that, then I went over to Ice Rod Cave, and as soon as I got Quake, I was like, alright, we're going to TR. Because I already got my Samaria by that point. I never scouted Bumper either. When I got Cape and the rest of the mountain ended up being kind of trash, I went there, like, next and got Samaria, and I'm like, okay, that's good. And then I went into Skull Woods hoping for a French vanilla fire rod or something, but whatever. It was fast. The best part is that anyone who was doing left side GT and went straight to Ice Armos from there didn't find the wonderful troll. On right side GT had the flute, so that means that you had to get into GT to get flute, so no one's getting the second bow in this seed. You didn't get to skip a single thing besides Ice Palace sequence break. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Just having the key behind Ice Armos was awful. Yeah, sounds like we had some similar routing on it, to be honest. Which, then I feel pretty good if I'm routing it in a similar way. You skipped Pod Dark Maze. Oh, guess where another sword was, Zax? I only opened a couple things in Swamp and Ice Palace on the way. But yeah, that's where one of my swords was. I got tempered in the upper left hand. Yeah, I had butter too because of that. Zax is like doing ultra hard mode and not doing all the easy logic checks. But that's why he came in third, so that's fine. That's funny. You're flippers for go? Yeah. There is a period of time where I'm like, for whatever reason, convince myself that I need to find flute for something, and then I'm like, wait, no, Desert and Mire are both pendants. You don't need that. You just need flippers. Oh, you went straight to the back without big key? Oh. Yeah, no, I went into pod right after I did Thieves, down through Hype, and then went to pod right away, got the lamp. I just beat Helma and then went and did the rest of the items because I was still looking at that time for Fire Rod, not knowing the medallions I needed. Oh, back of pod had Ice Rod though, so you had to go back there for a little bit. But yeah, you didn't do the maze. Ice Rod was in the U-shape room. Yeah, that's what I was doing, because then I was hoping, of course, there ended up being 3 items on the Dark Maze anyway, so you had to open the big chest if you wanted to check everything, so it saved, like, a little bit of time. But it saved enough, because after I got the 2 keys on both sides, then I went straight back, so it did save a little bit there. But yeah, I learned that one from you, Kirby, so that's why, if I can, I sometimes will try to route that in if it works out that way. Alright, I am going to get going, but I can tell you right now what we're going to do, guys. Our good friend Limp Bagel is doing his only all-dungeon key drop follower shuffle race. He is about 45 minutes in. I don't know if he left it in... Yeah, it is. His chat's an emote only, but I want to just go and support him because he... Bagel and I both won our second match in here, so we're both in the losers bracket, but we won match 2, so we live to see another day, and if he can win this one, he gets to live to see yet another one. So let's go raid. Wish him luck. If you got some, throw some emotes in chat, and we'll do that, and I'll be back on tomorrow doing some sort of live race with this crew, so I'll catch some people then, probably around 8 o'clock Eastern. So thanks, everyone, for the support. I'll catch you later. Bye.